president found out at this time female employees of the company. It turned out to be the woman who had a one-night stand with him last night. However, the woman understood. The male model I found last night turned out to be my boss. She wanted to leave immediately. However, at work, the woman found that her period had not come for several months. At this time, she had a bad feeling. Then she secretly bought a pregnancy test. She threw the bag into the trash can with a guilty conscience, but accidentally bumped into the president. The moment the two looked at each other, it seems that you can hear the other person's heartbeat. Until colleagues show up at this time, the woman hurriedly pushed the president away. Then he said hello and hurriedly left. She didn't even know that the pregnancy test had fallen. Unexpectedly, the president inadvertently stepped on the pregnancy test. He speculated that the woman might be pregnant with her own child. It turned out to be a month ago, a woman who just broke up, drinking alone in a bar. In order to make up for the wounded heart, she decided to go extravagant today. Turning around, she found that the president was looking at her. Under the influence of alcohol, she took out a 100 yuan bill. Get ready to treat yourself. Just because her family used her as a tool to make money, the fiancé even turned the scandal out before getting married. Thinking of this, she decided to live for herself. Unexpectedly, she mistook the president for a male model. Then there was a one-night stand. The woman wakes up the next day feeling regretful. To shut up the president, she left immediately after paying the hush money. After the woman left, the president found her work badge dropped. After learning about the company where the woman works, he immediately called the assistant to buy the company. At this time, all employees of the company received the news of the arrival of the new president. He greeted him at the door. At this time, the president found the woman, and women are also aware of the impending disaster. The matter has come to this point. She could only avoid meeting with the president. At this time, he looked at the president of the pregnancy test, suspecting that the woman was pregnant with her own child. So the assistant was asked to arrange for all employees to undergo a physical examination. The doctor, who is a friend of the woman, tells her that she is pregnant and are twins. Only then did the woman realize that she was pregnant out of wedlock. I was pregnant with the boss's child. After thinking about it, this child cannot be kept. So she asked her friend to help her make an appointment for surgery. A friend advised her that these were twins' two lives. However, the woman was indifferent. Then colleagues kept looking for trouble with women. Just because the scheming girl is particularly favored by the president's grandmother, relying on his ability to climb a relationship with the president, he began to threaten the woman to hand over the medical examination form. Fortunately, at this time, the president appeared to rescue the woman. At this time, the assistant found out that the woman was indeed pregnant and made an appointment for surgery. The president heard that the assistant informed all hospitals refusal to undergo surgery on women. He also instructed the assistant to take special care of the woman. Don't let her have any surprises. The next